Video second. Today we're looking at birds that I see in the garden. Now I wrote a post about these wankers earlier and I thought it was worth going over again. Mainly because, well, it's boredom really, it's distraction from boredom. Look at these tossers. Canaries. I've never seen a canary. Not in real life anyway. Blimey, look at this. What can you say about it, eh? Brilliant. I love it. I think birds are hilarious. Look, let's have a look for an eagle. If you ever wanted a feathered friend to deliver bad news to grieving relatives, I think you choose an eagle because they're quite, they have a capacity for understanding. Maybe it's the wide eyes, the wise beady eyes, staring out from underneath that. Actually, you probably wouldn't want him delivering the news that your grandfather had been spirited away in a tornado, would you? It would seem a little bit sarcastic coming out of his face. This symbol here is actually the symbol of America's freedom, I think. Although this one is probably a symbol of something more altogether sinister. And look at that face, wise but sinister. The eye, look at the eye. It's like a black hole, that eye. Mentals. I'll tell you, eagles are mental. Oh, check this one out. You get a watch, mate, actually doing this, aren't you? That's brilliant. He's always going, fuck off, will ya? Piss off. Danger. The look of love is in your eyes. Imagine an eagle singing that. Alright, where this comes from. Eagle pack puppy. What I like sometimes is seeing internet results that aren't actually related in the slightest to what I'm looking for. Well, look at that dog's face. He actually looks a bit like Jasper, but a black version. Oh, Jesus Christ! Have a look at that! Look at this, look. What I like to do, right, is look at pictures of animals and birds and shit, right, and then I sort of do the noise I think they're making at the time. That's what he's doing, he's bellowing. Brilliant. Right, next. Ostriches. Once me and Bo had a right laugh, right, when we were made up this thing about ostriches actually, like, getting really pissed off because we smashed their eggs or something. Egg smashing was the comedy sketch. I think Kevin Eldon got there first. Old Smeldon. Kevin Smeldon. Yes, I am Ronald! Oh, this is fucking wicked. Imagine if you came across this lot. Obviously not literally. That would be disgusting. Unless you're into that kind of thing. What I like about ostriches, right, is that they'd be fucking brilliant plumbers. Look at his head, right, and his neck. Body there. It's like one. It's a bit like, right, an organic version of one of those goddamn sort of put the ring around the metal sort of like wire thing without touching it. Look. Oh yeah, no. And then it like buzzes. Ostrich though probably might peck your face off before you actually set off its neck. Its magnetic neck. Look at that, these little bastards there. That is awesome, that is. Yeah, as I was saying, right, with an ostrich's neck also, right. Look at that neck. Isn't he the perfect shape to fix a toilet? Because he's got a U-bend shaped neck. Stick it down there, right? He can unblock it. You don't have to call that a plumber. Just get your own ostrich. Ostrich plumbers. Now, when I used to do the dating don'ts. More often I use this character. Now that is a terrifying image, really, isn't it? Imagine if they had that bearing down on you. Especially if you were in a brothel. It wouldn't be pleasant. Anyway, one last look at a fucking ostrich. I can't believe I've spent 5 minutes on a goddamn ostrich. It's ridiculous. No, I wouldn't want to see that looming above me, you know what I mean? I'd rather find an animated corpse in a churchyard. Anyway, they're bollocks. I hate them. They're not endearing in creatures, are they? Moving on then. We ain't got time for many more birds, so we'll have to spin on a bit. Seagulls. Seagulls are the unruly element of the skies. They don't have any morals. Oh, that's nearly done, that one. You're lovely. It's the one you'll all be watching before this. Fun with the diary. This is bollocks. Fuck off then. Oh, how boring. I don't want to see some clip art. It's bullshit. There's not many great pictures of seagulls. I suppose it's because they all look like this. Actually, they're quite nice seagulls. I don't want a nice seagull. I want a nutter seagull. Bollocks to seagulls anyway. They can't be bothered. Rubbish. This is starling. Look at that. They got like pretty colourful feathers, but the detail is merely like whorish, because they wear a slut's uniform and they whore themselves in back gardens, and they're frankly disgusting. They're not disgusting, they're just commonplace and evil, Larry chavs basically. Oh, look at that. That's amazing, isn't it? A swarm of brilliant. Well, who'd have thought it? They could come up with something interesting, couldn't they? Lastly then, brilliant bird I saw earlier. The goldfinch. Not this wanker, but rather this one here. Beautiful, isn't it? Look, little yellow stripe there and a red face. It's a bit like a miniature baboon with a beak, isn't it? Sort of. Except the red bit's not on their fucking arse. Great stuff. So you were watching me talking about birds on my fucking journal, and now you can piss off and eat a baguette or something. Don't mean to be rude, but it's always quite funny, and it's, you know, only mucking about. I don't really mean piss off. It's just a laugh, isn't it? Really. I mean, you always take the piss, don't you? Eh? Like this bunch of wankers. I'll leave you with this sight of a bruised blackbird and his beady